Wanted to do a review on the thumb on the L48. So a lot of machines, especially the Kubotas, are set up with the pins to put a thumb on there. And a lot of times people, they just don't want the thumb because the costs are so high. When you buy a machine like this new from the dealer and you want it with the thumb, it's about $5,000. And you think about that, it sounds like a lot of money, but honestly, once you have a thumb on a machine like this, you're not going to want one without it. And the big reason is if you dig trenches or if you dig in the ground where a lot of rocks happen to be in the ground, this is going to be a lot easier, right? So if you have a rock or a boulder that's in the trench and you want to get it out with not a lot of hassle, you're going to use the thumb, and that's gonna save you a lot of time because you don't have to pull a whole scoop out just to get the rock out. You just squeeze it with the thumb and then you push the rock to the side and then you go after the dirt, right? So a lot of people, when they buy a machine, they tend not to get the thumb. But honestly, once you have this, you're going to want this on every machine that you operate. You can get these a little cheaper if you don't go for the hydraulic version. You can go for a manual thumb, and they work pretty good, but they're not going to be as nice as the hydraulic ones. If you don't want to buy through Kubota and you want to save some money, you can get the kits. There's a lot of people who make these hydraulic thumb kits that go on pretty much any tractor, and they make them for Kubotas and John Deere's, the kits specifically, so you don't have to look for pins and parts and stuff like that. But if you're thinking of getting a thumb on there and you dig a lot of trenches and you have a lot of rocks, or if you do a lot with logging and you say you have a lot of logs, or you want to stump, you're building a new house and you're stumping your own property, this is a great option, right? Because when you're stumping, you can grab the stump and you can push it to the side, or you can put it in a dumpster, or you can do whatever you need to with the stump with the thumb on there, and you'll be really happy with it. Again, you can get the manual one, will be not as good, but it'll be better than nothing. And I think if you're thinking of one of these, you definitely want to do it, and I think you could shop around and get one for a lot less that's just as good, that's not name brand, or you could just bite the bullet and pay the $5,000, when you're buying your machine. I think either way you'll be happy.